Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back to episode 4 of our recruiting tutorial for Draft Day Sports College Football. Here's the post. I went ahead and got it put up. What does values security translate to? Of course, nobody has responded yet because I just posted it, and I do not expect miracle speed turnarounds. So let's get back into the game. Let's see. Pedestrian agility, exceptional strength, remarkable arm, mind-blowing, unique. All right. So from a skill standpoint, I think this would be the better guy. So we don't know what security means. Everything else is pretty open to debate. He does like prestige. So Bama, Louisiana, LSU, and Oklahoma, all of us are going to have pretty good prestiges. Even Oklahoma, who hasn't been, so I think all three of these. But he does have an interest. So here's the thing. So okay, I like this guy. He likes us. I think we've got a fair shot at him. Okay. So let's go ahead and start scouting him. There's our 5 points back onto him. This guy I like, but he doesn't really like us. But if Alabama signs Neely, he may all of a sudden become available. And we're the only other school recruiting him, okay? And he values winning, so we're winning, and he's a hometown kid, which is above average. It's a 54. So I'm going to stay on him, and we're going to go ahead and put 5 points on him. I'm going to keep 10 points, and I'm going to put 5 points on him. All right, so there's our quarterbacks. All right, now let's go back up to all, because I don't, quarterback is kind of like its own world. That's one I look at, really hard. Of course, you can go through here at, at will. Okay, so you can see, we don't have much information. Now, he's out of Houston. He's being recruited by Texas, us, and then a couple of other schools. So we need to, well, actually, you know what? This is why I think I like doing it this way, because this puts it in the order that you add them in, which is typically a priority, right? All right. Actually, I don't know why he went down to a 4. So all my quarterbacks should have a 5. All right. He's got an interview. All right. Let's see. He's a center fielder. He's interested. Here's another one. Value security and then prestige. We're the only one after him. Okay. Now, here's kind of what I've been led to believe. If you're the, remember we talked about apples to apples. So I've got 20 points on this kid. Now we're still early. He may not sign till week 10 or 11, at which point I'll have, 100, 120 points. If somebody else is just because they don't have an offer on him doesn't mean they're not recruiting him. They could still have 10 points on him. Now this is one where as the guide said, the computer AI will bounce off of a player quickly if they think they're going to lose him. A human player might not, just like I probably should come off that one quarterback, but I chose not to, with my human thought process. That may do more damage than good. But in this case, all I know is nobody else has offered him. I don't know if anybody else is scouting him. Okay? And it's still early, so I'm going to stay on him. I know, so out of the offers, I'm the only offer, so, whatever. So we're going to start scouting him. He's a 98. Upchurch, very interested in 98. Now this guy has a lot going on here. So exceptional strength, great agility, remarkable intelligence. Now my understanding is intelligence for a defensive back leads towards interceptions. That's my understanding. I don't know that for a fact. And I'm sure, well, I'm sure there's some information over here in the guides, or, player ratings. Let's see. Nope, nothing in there. Um, but I'm sure there is some information in here somewhere. And here's that guides that I'm looking at here. So I've had one view, no replies. You see I had some other posts down here. I was involved in the beta testing. Um, all right, so I don't know. I tell you what, let's put that out there too. Post new topic. Information for player attributes. Is there any breakdown for player attributes, such as what does intelligence impact by position? Now, before I post that, let's go help. Oh, I need to close this. Let's go to help. Alright, so there is a user guide. Alright, so let's see. Player ratings, page 9. And actually, they do tell you, please read this. Have I read it? No. Alright. Player information. Player progression. Okay, here we go. Intelligence, key attribute for ball awareness. For quarterbacks to avoid interceptions, defensive backs to make interceptions. Hey, that's actually good to know. Oh, you know what? Values security. How much the player values security of the program. I guess if I would have went in here, that would have been helpful. All right, so you find this in the help button, and that opens up the PDF guide that you can, user's guide that you can read. So that's actually good to know. All right, so security is the security of the program. What does that mean, though? That's really vague. Is that, I mean, LSU, Alabama, they've been good programs for a long time. Baylor, they've been good. SMU, they've been good, but for a very short time. So is that what that's referring to? I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But as I've already proven, sometimes what I'm thinking has nothing to do with reality when it comes to this game. So clarify. I see what it says. What exactly does that mean? I'll tell you what, I am going to make a copy of that. And I'm going to paste that, and I'm going to save that. Because that'll be good information to have that's all on one page. All right, cool. So that is good information. So hey, we all learned something today. So there you go. Intelligence. All right, so strength, making tackles, breaking tackles. So that would be good for linemen, offense, defense, running backs, wide receivers. Agility, avoiding other players when you're chasing them or running from them. Defensive players would want high agility. My quarterback, running back for sure, receivers. My quarterback, I don't think I'm too worried about. In fact, you know what? Let me print this up because I want to be able to refer to this while I'm recruiting here. Arm, getting the ball to receiver. Accuracy. All right, so intelligence and accuracy combine for interceptions. Speed is an important attribute for all players. Pass blocking, run blocking, endurance, kick distance, kick accuracy, and then your overall rating. Okay, speed always wins. This is the most important attribute, but it's not a be-all, end-all. Just because you might have 100 speed doesn't mean you're going to break, be like Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl. But that gives you at least some insight. All right, so he's a free safety, so making tackles. All right, so he's got good strength. He's got good agility, which is to help when you're chasing them down. He's got great intelligence, which helps towards interceptions. Tackling is exceptional, so he can make a lot of tackles. Speed is just average, so that would be a knock on this guy. Maybe that's why nobody else is after him, because speed does trump all. Okay, well, does that mean I don't want the guy? Well, maybe he shouldn't be my number one guy that I'm going after, but let's take a look at this guy. He's got fine speed. I think that would actually be equivalent of below average. Great work ethic. A lot of other information here. Exceptional strength, great agility, remarkable intelligence, decent tackling, so more in the line of a Deion Sanders maybe. He always shied away from putting the hit on people. All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and put 5 points on him. Virginia Tech and Iowa are after him. Oh, I didn't turn on my timer again. All right, we're about 12 minutes in, so we'll just keep an eye on that. All right, let's see. Going down. All right, we have done interviews. Let me come down and do some more interviews. All right, so we're here. All right, he's a 64, a 90, an 86, a 96, 82, 96, 98. $29. I'm not going to waste it. See, I think, only putting the 2 points on that guy, I think may have hurt me. May hurt you, but, I don't know. All right, so interviews done. Who was the other one that did not have? It was right there. All right, so that's Nathan Wynn. All right, let's look at him real quick. LSU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Auburn, Alabama. Unscouted, and I haven't interviewed him yet, so let's go ahead and do his interview. Where'd he go? There he is. I'll schedule it. I don't know that we're going to get anything out of it, but all right, so everybody now has their interviews, and we're only in week 3, so that's different for me. And again, that's following the suggestion by the guy that posted up here. I am not going to post that since we kind of got the answer ourselves. And that was DISP. So get those interviews done. All right, so now back up to the top. All right, so we've got these guys done. All right, Robert Saunders, I have not offered. He has a 95. We've done an interview. Let's look at him hard. All right, so great strength, exceptional agility, unexceptional intelligence, so he won't be able to intercept the ball a lot. But intercepting the ball does not mean you can't defend somebody, right? Exceptional tackling, remarkable speed. Okay, so now remarkable hands too. I don't know if exceptional hands. I don't know if we could make him maybe into a receiver. I don't know if that's a possibility. I don't know if you can change positions, but that might be something. 6 foot, but just because he can't tackle, or just because he won't pick off a lot of balls, doesn't mean he can't be a valuable contributor in pass coverage. Doesn't mean that if you don't intercept it that he's going to automatically, never knock a pass down. Um, Security, okay. Playing time, yeah. I'd have to go look at my roster for that. Close to home. Cincinnati, Ohio. I think we're a lot closer than them. So we're going to stay on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and stay after him. And let's see. I'm going to keep him in mind. I've got one scholarship left. I may give it to him. I don't know if anybody else needs one. All right, 98. Let's look at him. All right, this is a tight end. All right, so strength. This is for blocking, breaking through blocks, breaking tackles. All right, so he's got great strength. Remarkable agility. Okay, so that's avoiding other players. I don't know. It just says intelligence is key attribute for ball awareness. I don't know if that means being able to get your head around to find the ball. I don't know if that's what that means. Speed is great for a tight end. Okay, hands is for making catches, making blocks, and making interceptions. So that's another one. So that's remarkable. Pass blocking, run blocking. So he could be a blocker and a receiving tight end. Endurance. All right, this is a key attribute for all players. I guess as we scout him, we'll get more information. So yeah, I think, let's see. Market size, that's going to be your conference, remember. So we're probably good there. They're all SEC schools, so we're even. Security, playing time. All right, so playing time is a tight end. So let's go look at our roster by tight end. And I may be looking too deep into this now. All right, so remember, only 2 guys are coming off, but I will not have an underclassman on the roster next season. Okay, so I think that's going to benefit me. That was this guy? Yeah. All right, let's see. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All right, this guy, Cornish, another tight end. Exceptional, remarkable, good, remarkable, exceptional, remarkable, remarkable. Prestige. All right, so we're a 90. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Texas, and Texas A&M. Close to home. He's in Mississippi, so he's actually closer to us than Texas. So that's good for us. And he's already got a high interest in us. So let's go ahead and stay on him. We'll give 5 points there. All right, Grace. We're going to give 5 points to all these guys, so I can do that first. All right. Now, he's a tackle. All right, so strength, pedestrian, not really good. This is for holding blocks. All right, so kind of average. 3-star player, makes sense. Agility, arm, intelligence, accuracy, tackling, speed, remarkable for a tackle. All right, hands for making blocks. He's got exceptional hands. Exceptional and great blocking skills. So he won't be able to hold blocks for very long, but he'll be able to block pretty well. All right. I don't know at what point we get endurance. I'm guessing it's just farther down the line here. And I'm not sure. Let's see if we can see what morale is. Here we go. Affects a player's temperament and performance. Okay. So you basically want, okay, well that's their morale. I guess that's a fluid stat. It looks like it could go up or down. That's not set in stone. All right, so this guy values security, but we're the only team after him. Tackle, I needed a couple, so he'd be more of a probably a backup player. So I could probably do worse. And I'm the only team on him, being that I do want him for. Ooh, I only have 3 points left. Well, all right, so there's my 3 points, and I'm down to 0. All right, so now all I can do is rotate those around week to week to try to do a little scouting on everybody. All right, let's see. He's got a 96 tackle, so remarkable, great, remarkable, pathetic hands. All right, so again, hands are making blocks, but holding blocks, so and he's a 4-star player. So I think that's what they're talking about, where you might find a 3-star that actually has better ratings than a 4-star, maybe. Okay, but I still think the 4-star should have some more upside, and that could change, if you work with him in training. I don't know. Great blocking ability, values winning, us in Georgia, close to home, but he's out of Georgia. All right, but he values winning more so than close to home. So I think we've got an equal or better shot. So we're going to stay on him. 97 interest. Now, just because you have a 97 doesn't mean you're going to get them. I mean, he could have a 97 with Oklahoma as well. But, that's one of those things you have to factor everything else in. Just checking the time there. All right, he's got a great work ethic. This was the one out of Atascocita High School, which is where my kids go to high school, so that's cool. Exceptional. Let's see, he's a linebacker, so strength, agility, intelligence for some interception ability, tackling, speed, deficient hands, so he probably won't make a lot of picks, but he could be in the right place to make plays. And it's just us in Oklahoma, so I like him a lot. So we're going to stay on him. We're the only one on him. Strong safety, yes. Exceptional, acceptable tackling. Fantastic speed though, so that's good. All right, quals. Only us. Now see, that's what you have to, are you the only player on them? That's the other thing you have to look at when you're, like I have a scholarship here. Let's look at this guy. Oklahoma, 5-star. See, I don't know anything about the guy, and I can't do anything else. So let's go ahead and just add the 10 points for him. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe we'll see a boost from 29, and then I can maybe do an interview and get an offer to him. Well, in fact, no. I'm going to make the offer to this guy. Another tackle. It's us in Oklahoma State. I haven't scattered him yet because I don't have anything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Naturally you should go through every scouting report, but right now I don't have the points to, unless I just come off of them completely. And if I haven't scouted them, I don't know what those attributes are to determine to come off or not. So that's why it's important to get those interviews in. So I do have interviews set up for all these guys. So, except for this last fullback, and we'll probably do that next week if he comes up from that 29 any at all. So we'll see. I was off this week. Oh, I have to sim the week. I guess I have to hit the button. So anyway, you can kind of see the importance, at least my interpretation of the importance of moving those points around, of doing different things to get them in place. I'm going to go ahead and save here. We're pretty much up against a break here in 1 minute, so I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and we'll come back in week 4 and continue on at that point. Thanks for checking this out. Hope it's helping any at all. Anything that you're seeing that I'm right or wrong on and you know for a fact, please chime in the comments to help everybody else out. Take care.